What's going on, everyone? LMC here. I've been saving some Mystic Scrolls lately. I've been a little bit scared to use them. I got 9 of them. I've pretty much been getting them all from farming Dragons B10. I don't know, about once every 40 runs maybe, a Mystic Scroll drop, so it kind of adds up here. I haven't been getting too many good runes, but I figure it's Saturday, now it's a pretty good time for me to test my luck here and see what we get. So here we go. Big money, no whammies. Come on. Oh, it's a lightning right off the bat. Oh, come on, please, something good. Oh, it's Fire Barbaric King. I'm already happy. That's awesome. I'm gonna take a look at him after we get done here. Maybe I should just stop and then try this again later. I don't want to push my luck. Fire Imp Champion, Fire Barbaric King. I don't know how good that guy is, but I don't have him yet, so that's the first Barbaric King I have. Fire Mystic Witch. Okay, that's nothing I need. That's more fodder, but I'm working on 6-starring monsters right now, so come on. No lightning. Of course, I'm going to push my luck here. Why not, right? Fire Martial Cat, that's fusion, but I don't need that. Big money, come on, give me another lightning. Ugh. Wow, Fire Barbaric King, that makes me pretty happy. 2-star natural, Fire Garuda. Yeah, it's not what I'm looking for. Come on, big money. Oh, I thought it was going to be another lightning. If I could pull one more lightning out of this batch, I'd be happy. I mean, I am happy. You should be happy whenever you get a 4-star natural, but I don't know when I'm going to incorporate that, dude. No lightning for me. It's been a while since I've opened Mystics for myself here. Alright, Fire Vagabond. Yeah. Number 2. Oh, come on. Whenever it pauses there, I think I might get something good. Water Minotaurus. So I'm looking for a Water Grim Reaper. Last scroll. Here we go, Magic Fingers, Spear Fingers. No. What'd I say? I should have stopped when I was ahead. Alright, I'm happy though. I'm happy with my Fire Barbaric King. I'll save up more scrolls. Heck, I got a lot of stuff I gotta work on anyways. I haven't done a video lately on my current monsters, but I 6-starred my Dark Ifrit, he's awesome. I also 6-starred Fedora. Got some good skill ups here. Deadly Blow, skilled up twice, and Check and Destroy, skilled up twice. And with these Death Knights, you know, the 3rd skill here is what I was really looking for. This cooldown turn -1, protect all allies from death, removes all harmful effects, and grants immunity for 2 turns. So this is the main reason Fedora is a really good Death Knight. That's the Water Death Knight. So I have a lot of hit point runes on Fedora right now. It's probably not the best hit point. I got defense, hit point. But I'm going to use Fedora for those difficult Tower of Ascension runs. So that's why I wanted a 6-star one. And Fedora might actually go in my Guild Wars defense. I'm going to test that out and see how it works. Fedora also has the ability to... The 2nd skill can decrease the enemy's attack power or defense with a 50% chance. So that's why the skill up's nice to get the effect rate. And also the 1st skill has a chance to make it so the enemy cannot recover or be healed for 2 turns. So that's pretty powerful, especially in like Guild Wars, where you're going up against a healer like Amin. If you can throw this up, that mitigates the hit points that the healer would have given to the monster, so it helps finish off a monster. So I'm pretty excited about Fedora and Dark Ifrit Veramos joining my team here. And Lure's going to be another one of my 6 stars. I mean, I have so much that I'd like to 6-star. I want a 6-star Lure. Belladon. I think Belladon's going to be my next 6-star. Belladon's so useful. I also want a 6-star Hua. I got to get some good runes for Hua there. Some speed, violent runes probably. Huas can be really dangerous in Guild Wars, Arena, a lot of other situations too. I'm planning, because it looks like the Light Ninja is going to be the next Hall of Heroes monster, I'm planning on 6-starring my Orochi here with Light Ninjas. So I'm going to wait to 6-star my Orochi, and I really like Orochi. So that's going to be probably within the next I don't know, 3 or 4 weeks, I'm gonna hopefully have Orochi 6-starred. I'd like to 6-star Darien. I know there's been a lot of discussion on what's better, Darien or the Dark Death Knight. Yeah. I'm not going to get into that discussion, but what I can say is Darien's really easy to max skill, and in general does more damage, I believe, because one of his attacks scales off of the amount of hit points he has. So it can be really tanky and do a decent amount of damage, kind of like Amon. His second skill is proportionate to his max hit points, so not only is he tanky, but he also does a decent amount of damage. Personally, I kind of like the Dark Death Knight better, but only if you can max skill the Dark Death Knight. So I'm saving the rest of my Dark Death Knights that I farmed during the Hall of Heroes for Arnold or Briand. If I can get one of either the Wind or the Fire Death Knight, then I'm going to use the skill ups for that. Alright. I'd also like to 6-star this little guy here, the Wind Brownie Magician. Really good monster. Especially for... It's kind of got the same thing as Saik here. Saik, the Fire Hellhound. Increase the attack power and critical rate of allies for 2 turns. Reusable every 4 turns. So you're throwing up those really high, really strong damage buffs on your team. And also attacks all enemies and removes the beneficial effects. So it's kind of like a Soha, or yeah, kind of like Soha Juno type mix with Saik. So I'd like to 6-star this guy. And my Fire Sky Dancer, very strong nuker that I got about a month ago from a Mystic Scroll. I was one of the rare 4-star naturals that I've been getting lately. But I'm excited for the Fire Sky Dancer. I don't have very many fire nukers on my team right now. Actually, I don't have any. I have some runes I just put on this morning for my Saik. And he's pretty strong. You know, he doesn't have the best runes, but I'm using him to throw up the buffs and help me farm the Wind Mystic Witch dungeon that's going on right now. Alright, is that enough rambling yet? Probably not. I went with Rage Blade on... No, I didn't go with Blade, I went with Rage Revenge because I have better Revenge runes for this critical damage 6-star. So if I can plus 15 these runes here, she's got speed, critical damage, and attack percent. I don't know that speed's the best for her, but if you can pair her with somebody who's got defense break, like my Fedora possibly, or with a Lure can do AoE defense break, that's going to be a very deadly combination. So there's a lot of stuff that I want to work on right now. And Soha is a really good monster, can actually be pretty strong, can actually do pretty good damage. Attacks the enemy, recovers the same amount of inflicted as hit points, that's the second skill. Inflicts damage to all enemies and removes beneficial effects. So very kind of like the Wind Brownie Magician, but Soha doesn't have that buff for the whole team. So I'm working on these things. I also have another Fedora down here. I'm kind of just planning on using this Fedora to 6-star my Briand or Arnold if I ever get one. I'm just kind of planning ahead in the future for that. And as well as working on all these 6-stars I just talked about, I'm also trying to finish off my Water Ninja and some of the other monsters like the Water Groot. I'm building another one just for fusion. I'm going to get a Sigmoris, the Water Phoenix, who's a really good 5-star natural monster. So anyways, I got a lot going on right now, and as you play this game, you'll probably never run out of 6-star monsters that you want to make. And with each 6-star or 5-star good monster that you get, you have to have the runes for them too. So it's like it's a never-ending thing, you know? You farm Giant's Keep, you farm Dragon's B10. You know, the first part of most Summoners War players' careers is, you know, getting up so you can farm Dragon's B10 or Giant's B10. That's what I suggest. So that's what most of my guide videos have been about lately. And I can also farm Dragon's B10 now 100% reliably. Well, 98% reliably. So I'm going to do a video on that, on how you can build a team to farm Dragon's B10 reliably. You know, previously I posted that my Lumericia could do it, solo it, but that's not something that I recommend for 90% of the players. It's kind of a gimmicky thing. And I think I just read somewhere that Lumericia just took... she's going to be getting nerfed in the future with less hit points or something, so Com2 US doesn't like it when we take advantage of single monsters to do something like a solo farm on their hardest content. So, because Lumeracia could do that, they probably threw up a nerf on her. But anyways, I didn't recommend it to begin with. It's safer if you take a whole team to get you there. And Dark Ifrit, he was kind of the game changer for me. I fused him, and he's just so strong, especially because of his passive. Removes one harmful effect every time that the Dark Ifrit gets a turn. If you throw violent runes on him, he can remove every harmful effect on all the enemies. So really, really strong, really powerful. It doesn't remove stuns, but that's pretty minor compared to what everything else that he does for the team. Plus he's got continuous damage, and I threw up all my devil mods on this guy. He's got continuous damage for 2 turns with a 50% chance, and an AoE attack chance to stun. So with these skill ups, this guy's just awesome. Alright, enough about that. Let's take a look at this Fire Barbaric King. So when you awaken this guy, increases critical rate by 15%. Well, he's got a pretty cool looking picture. He's pretty bad arse looking. Alright, let's look at his skills. Attacks the enemy with the axe. The damage is increased by 50% if the target's hit points is below 50%. So that's kind of like a finishing move. You know, if you have an AoE monster that already gets an enemy below 50%, this guy's going to have a very strong third attack here. So I don't know, that's kind of situational. It's not really the skills I'm usually looking for, but I'm not gonna feed him away by any means. You know, any natural 4-stars worth keeping. You never know when it's going to be good or you're going to have a real strong use for it. Okay, so this is an AoE attack, throws an axe at all enemies, stuns them for 1 turn with a 25% chance for each attack. For each attack, it's only 1 attack. I hate the way Com2 US words these things sometimes. So if you do the skill ups, this can be reused every 3 turns, which that can make this pretty powerful. Plus, if you get these harmful effect rate plus 10s, that's going to be like 45% chance to stun all enemies every 3 turns. So if you did use the Devilmon or fed more Barbaric Kings to this guy, that could be pretty powerful, especially for a fire monster. You don't see too many fire stun monsters. Okay. Attacks the enemy twice with the axe, inflicts continuous damage for 1 turn with a 50% chance for each attack. So you could do 2 dots, they each only last 1 turn. So yeah, damage over time, plus stuns. It's kind of something you don't see with fire monsters, the general build of fire monsters. So am I going to work on him right now? No, I don't think he's going to go in my new lineup. I got all these 3-stars here I'm not too excited about. But, you know, I'm happy to get him. I'm happy to get any 4-star naturals. And that's it. I think I'm rambling, guys. Talk to you guys later. LMC signing out for now. And look forward to the Dragons B10 guide video. I want to make it good. I want to have the time to do it. And time is a resource that I'm lacking lately. So I will talk to you guys later. LMC signing out. Bye.